Good morning. Good morning, people. It's actually Thursday, not Wednesday, but I can't leave you a week without a midweek pickup. This week, I wanted to talk about just going out and grabbing whatever it is that you have the passion to grab. A lot of people, this is true what I'm about to tell you. Whatever you're trying to do with yourself, you may want to surround yourself with those type of people. They always say birds of a feather flock together. That is true. If you're trying to be in the music business or the music industry, you need to surround yourself with musically inclined people in the industry. And with that, you need to surround yourself with somebody who's going to help you out in that industry. In Houston, we have a big problem with that type of stuff with our artists and everything, and just everybody not wanting to help the people that they see are trying to pave the way for the new future. But that's in the music game. I'm just saying that, using that as an example. And this is true. This is something we need to change. Another thing we need to change is that we don't have a community per se. I see every other culture or race talk about how they have a community, how they hear things that go down in their community. But us as black people, we don't have that type of community per se. Yes, we are a lot. We're strong. It's a lot of us or whatever. But we don't have that unification that every other culture has. That's something that's going to keep us anchored. But anyway, as I digress, I go back to saying what I was saying. When you want to do something, you need to surround yourself with the people that you want to become. Not only are you taking notes, if you will, from them, you're learning from them, you're getting what you need to get for yourself, to build yourself up, to build your product, your whatever it is that you're trying to do. With this entrepreneurship, I've always known that it's going to be almost on a day-to-day basis where you're going to get something here one day, maybe you get something there one day. Something I've known for a long time. But if you don't feel what you're trying to do, if you don't have that ultimate confidence in yourself, you're not going to get where you're trying to go to, because you always have that doubt. I had that doubt up until probably last week. I had the doubt, and I would always talk about making the leap of faith, doing what I need to do, telling everybody, just make the leap of faith if you want to get there. But I hadn't did it. Now I'm starting to do it. Now I'm starting to see things progress. And now it's not so much of, it's only the one doubt that you get, especially when you have a family to provide for, and that's where the next check is going to come from. But if you know and you calculate, what you're getting and what you would make, especially when you're on a salary where you're getting paid once a month, you kind of know right then what you have to do. And it's almost like made you a super budgeter, if you will. Getting paid once a month these past few years has made me learn how to budget my money. So I'm a little more ready than I thought that I was, and that's a good thing. So while I'm out here all preparing and trying to do promotions and trying to stock up on inventory and things like that, the one thing that keeps me dry, keeps the drive in full throttle, if you will, is me knowing that this is something that when it takes off, it's gonna take off and it's gonna go to the top. And some people would get nervous about that, but it's not that I'm nervous about it. It's just that I'm so ready for it. I felt it for so long. It's here. It's coursing through my veins. I know it's about to come, and I'm just ready for it. It's a challenge. And challenges is the one thing that you have to keep doing for yourself, because if you don't challenge yourself, you don't grow. I push self-progression a lot, and I mean that. Self-progression is something that you must have. You must evolve into something greater. We have to teach ourselves, that we're kings and queens, long before anybody tried to, tell us throughout history that we were. We have to know this. We have to tell our children that we are kings and queens.
Hang on.
Like this. This is a little queen. Say hi.
Hi.
This is my queen. This is what I'm doing this for. This is my drive, my motivation. This is what I'm trying to build all of that back there for. I'm trying to do this for my seed. And you'll see when you have the drive to do something, you want to do it for your seed too.
Daddy.
Yes. With that being said, I'm going to go on and end it like this. Always put God first. Put your family second. Everything else will fall into place. If it's something that you want, go out and get it. And don't just get it for yourself. Get it for your little queen, your little kings. Do it for them so they'll have something to fall back on, so they won't have to worry about somebody belittling them at work or taking them for granted for what they're doing. Show them what entrepreneurship is, so when they get the chance, they can be an entrepreneur too. With that being said, I'll see y'all next week. So bye-bye.
Bye.